Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be ranking every single pack in The Sims 4. That is including all expansions, game packs, stuff packs and even the kits. To be honest, I don't even know half the kits, so this is going to be fun. I actually get asked all the time, what are my favourite Sims packs? What packs would you recommend I buy? And I do always say that with The Sims, it is personal preference. Because what I might like, somebody else might not like, and vice versa. So it is personal preference. It's what you want out of the game. If you're more of a builder as well, there might be build buy items in a pack that I might not like, that you might like. So take my ratings with a pinch of salt, but this is just how I would rate each of the packs in the game. And we're going to be using this tier maker, which I will link down in the description below if you want to try it out. But first things first, I'm already annoyed at this tier maker that the packs are not in order of when they were released. That would make it so much easier. I mean, we're starting off with the base game, and I guess it's a must-have because if you don't have it, then you can't have everything else. Base game, I do believe, has gotten a lot better. When it first came out, it was lacking, but now they're improving it. They're doing regular updates and patches on the base game, so obviously I'd recommend it. So first things first, Snowy Escape. And to be honest, I do really like this pack. I love the Japanese-inspired world. I also absolutely love the addition of winter sports like skiing and snowboarding. So I'd say that pack is definitely up there. I would probably rank it under pretty good. Cottage Living is probably one of my favourite packs. I love that it is based in the countryside. The world is actually based off of the Cotswolds in England, which I really do love. I enjoy like doing the farming, having the cows, the chickens. If you want your Sims to have a slow, easy life, you know, getting to know the villagers, helping them out with things, they help you, then this is the pack for you. But for me, it's up there in the must-have. Next up is Outdoor Retreat. And this one requires your Sim to take a vacation over to Granite Falls. And although Granite Falls probably has one of my favourite ever worlds, I'd say it's probably one of those packs where it's nice to have, it's nice to go camping and search for insects and things like that, but I wouldn't say it's an essential. I also like when packs have that cross compatibility, and the herbalism skill that you can get here hasn't really been expanded that much to any other packs. So I'd probably put it under the it's okay category. Bade is a decent one. I mean, it did get a refresher. It got an update a few years ago now from what I'm remembering, I think. And it's good with being able to do like yoga, meditation, different spa treatments. You can get your nails done. Again, not one that I would use a massive amount, but still a decent one if you're into that kind of thing. So probably also under the it's okay category. Dine Out obviously brings in the ability of being able to go out for restaurants, for meals, out for breakfast, out to cafes and different dining experiences. And while it's nice to have that option, there are a lot of like tech issues with that. There's a lot of glitches and the pack definitely needs a refresher. So I'll probably put it under the I don't love it. Vampires is a fun one. I mean, it's a niche, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, then it's great. You have a vampire, it's a whole new occult life stage. If you're into the supernatural, then this is the one for you. What I love about it, I'd probably put it as pretty good. And what I love about it is it's got the whole tier system. It's got the ranks and the different skill levels, unlike the mermaids that come with Island Living. Parenthood is good, to be fair. It adds different family dynamics, like parenting styles. Your Sims can have like curfews on their kids when they're going out and about. There's a lot more to like child development and like different activities for the family to do. I also really like the build buy that comes in Parenthood. That's one thing I forgot to note with Cottage Living as well. Build buy and CAS and gameplay I love. It's a very well-rounded pack. And Parenthood I do enjoy as well. It adds to like the family realism. I'd probably put it at pretty good. Jungle Adventure. Again, one of those packs where if you're into that kind of thing and you want your Sims to go on an adventure and do something different, then it's a good one. I do like some of the build buy that comes with Jungle Adventure. There is a nice floor tile that I really, really love. And it's fun if you want your Sims to discover new stuff. Your Sim can get attacked by all sorts of bugs, but they can also go digging for archaeology things and like ancient artifacts and whatnot. So again, if you're into that kind of thing, if you want to risk death, then this is the pack for you. For me, for the tile alone, I'd probably put Jungle Adventure at pretty good, but maybe we'll do It's Okay. I think that is Strangerville. And Strangerville is one of those like Once you've done the story of Strangerville, you don't really go back there, if I'm being honest. So I'd probably put it under I don't love it. No point in any of you getting Bar 2. So that's going in the do not get it category. I think Bar 2 was a collab that EA did with Disney, as far as I know. And I mean, I like Star Wars. I actually really do like the Star Wars films, but I never use this pack. So Get to Work is good. You've got like active careers. So it's the doctor, scientist, and detective career. I think it was the first time they had like been able to run retail businesses, but with the business and hobbies pack now, I don't really know how that works. But I mean, it's okay. I don't really love it. Realm of Magic, I'm getting into a lot more at the moment because of my Sims in Bloom challenge. My Generation 8 has to be a spellcaster, and I would say it's okay. It can get quite repetitive, but it's okay. And again, if you enjoy that, then you enjoy it. Dream Home Decorator. It's got some good build buy, but I think the job is completely messed up. I don't think the Dream Home Decorator job works. And to be honest, kind of don't see the point in it. So I'd probably put it under the don't get it. Don't even know what that one is. Luxury Party. Honestly, don't know if I've ever used anything from that pack. Perfect Patio comes with a hot tub, I think. Maybe a do not get it. Honestly, a lot of these I probably wouldn't even bother with. Movie Hangout and like Cool Kitchen, they add like a popcorn machine and an ice cream maker, I think. But again, pretty like all-rounded consensus in my head that I probably wouldn't get them. Romantic Garden as well. Kids Room, is it Kids Room or Backyard where it's got some cute string lights? I think it might be Kids Room. So I'm going to put it one up because I think it has the fairy string lights that I like. Backyard, it's okay. I don't know. Get Together. To be fair, Get Together isn't bad. It adds the European-inspired world of Windenburg, which is a neighbourhood that I actually don't mind. You also have the ability to create clubs and host social gatherings, which can be super handy and has proven to be really handy in some of my legacy challenges. So I'd probably put it in the pretty good. Is it Vintage Glamour that adds butlers? Not that I use them a massive amount, but I'd probably put it in the lower end, but not as low as do not get it. Bowling, I don't mind. To be fair, I've used that a couple of times. It's all right. Don't love it, but it's a good one. Fitness is okay. Toddler stuff pack is okay as well. It adds like some cute equipment and stuff for the toddlers to play on. So it's an all right one. Maybe okay. Laundry Day, I used to really like, but if you have a washing machine and a dryer, you've got to constantly be doing the laundry. So do you know what? I'd probably do, it's okay. That is a big no. My First Pet, I don't see the point in it. Yeah, you get a cute hamster, but why could that not have been added in the cats and dogs pack? I don't know. You could have made it into cats, dogs, and small animals, or just a small animal pack. So don't really see the point of My First Pet. Miskina's all right. There's a nice window, but I don't know. Crystal Creations, I've actually been enjoying recently. I'm going to put it under the pretty good. And you can sell the jewellery that you make on the creation table. You can sell it for a decent amount. And I have been enjoying working on the gemology skill. So I'm going to put it as pretty good. There's some great build buy in it too. Tiny Living, probably up there with one of my favourite packs. I love the Tiny Living lot tray. It adds so much depth to gameplay, and there's some really good build buy options in there too. Nifty Knitting isn't bad. It's an all right pack. Maybe it's okay. Paranormal adds like the haunted house lot trait and also adds Bone Hilda back. It's all right. There's some cool build buy and some cool cast stuff. Maybe we'll do is okay. And Home Chef Hustle adds some great build buy as well, with adding like the mixer machine and a couple of other bits that's quite cool. But I wouldn't say I love it. City Living. Now I personally do quite like City Living. I love the apartments, I love the vibe and the storyline for a lot of my legacies of my Sims move to the big city. I kind of envision it as like move to New York. I love the various festivals that are hosted around the different cities and the neighbourhoods. So to be honest, I'd probably put this under pretty good. Cats and Dogs. Now, again, that is definitely one of my favourite packs. I love Brindleton Bay. I love being able to be a vet and run your own vet clinic. And obviously, I love the ability to have dogs and cats in your saves with your Sims. If you love pets, then you're gonna love this pack. So that one for me goes straight to the top. Seasons, I think, is also a must-have for The Sims. Seasons obviously adds like a dynamic weather system, so having sunny, rain, thunderstorms, snow. It also adds holidays and the whole calendar system. I personally would say it is an essential pack, one that I think should be included in base game, but it's not. Next up, we've got Get Famous. And I would argue that in Del Sol Valley, the world that comes with this pack, there's not a massive amount of lots for a start. You've obviously got the whole fame system, which determines how these celebrities are treated by other Sims. You know, getting autographs, paparazzi, various different perks. And the acting career does come with it, and I would say that the pack integrates pretty well with others, but I think it would have been better if there were other careers that came with it. So say if you could become a famous singer, a famous model, I just think that they could have added a bit more depth to it. So for me, I'd probably put it in the don't love it. Now, island living, I briefly touched upon that earlier when I was talking about vampires. And whilst I love Solani, I think that the world is really pretty. I think it's aesthetically pleasing and very beautiful. And I love the kind of environmental themes around that pack. I think if you're gonna add mermaids and you're gonna add another occult, why did they not get the same system? The same ranking system and, you know, the perks that the vampires get, that the werewolves get, that the spellcasters get. I just don't get it. I think that the mermaids could be so much better if they just updated that or included it when that pack was released. So I think the Solani world would probably put it up to it's okay, but I'd love for them to update that pack and add more to the mermaids. Discover University. So I think this one is good because your Sims can enroll in one of two universities. You've got Brightchester or Foxbury. And it is good because however well your Sim actually does with their degree will then determine how things go later on down the line when they go to get a career. You can create robots and actually create a playable robot called Servo. I think the only things that I don't love about the pack are that you don't get a proper graduation ceremony, so you don't actually get to go with your Sim. It's just a rabbit hole. And also it takes like 3 or 4 Sim weeks, I think, to actually complete a degree. So it's a lot. It's quite time consuming. I wish that they would make that shorter, and I do use mods to make the degrees shorter because it's just too long. So to be honest, with that in mind, I'd probably put Discover University at pretty good. Eco living is good. I mean, it's got a focus on like sustainable living, sustainability. There's a lot of like environmental themes around it. I think the pack does still have a lot of glitches. I also don't love the voting system. It annoys me more than I enjoy it. The world I do like, and I like the ability that it can go from being really grubby and then you clean the world up. It's got some great build buy and some great casts. So I'm going to put it as it's okay. I don't even know what half of these kits are. This free one, no point. My wedding stories. If you get a good wedding, then it's not too bad. And I love the fact that you can have weddings, but I don't love it. High school years for me, I am not loving right now because it is glitched and the whole UI glitches when I take my Sims to school. It's okay, but right now, I don't love it. Werewolves, I've never really played with, so for me, it's kind of a don't really get it, don't really care about it kind of pack. And I suppose I should start going through some of these kits and figuring out what they actually are. What are these icons? I'm gonna have to Google. I know it's bad, isn't it? But there's just so many of them now that I honestly can't recognize the icons anymore. Carnival streetwear. I don't know if I've ever used it, to be quite honest. Bust the Dust. Kind of annoying, but kind of cool that it adds that sort of ability, I guess. Country Kitchen. I don't really mind it. It's got some nice build stuff. But Country Kitchen was one of the earliest kits, and I do think that a lot of the latter ones now are better. So it's all right. Throwback Fit. Courtyard Oasis. It's okay. It's got some nice like architectural decor items. Industrial Loft, I actually kind of like, to be fair. The build buy, I mean, it's all about build buy, but it is quite good. Fashion Street, never used it. Ancient Arrivals, I don't even think I have it. Blooming Rooms, probably one of my favorite kits, but it's okay. Modern menswear, again, honestly, I can't even picture what's in a lot of these kits. Decor to the max. I think there's some decent stuff in that, to be fair. I think there's a nice wallpaper. Little Campers is actually pretty good as well. There's some cute build buy in that. Moonlight Chic, don't really know it. First Fits, I don't know. Desert Luxe is okay, I think. Isn't that something to do with like, isn't there like an outdoor cool barbecue in it? And like an outdoor fireplace. Those are the highlights. Everyday Clutter, love. I'd say it's pretty good. Honestly, I don't know if any of the kits for me are must-haves, but I would say that's pretty good. Pastel Pop, also pretty good. I like that kind of vibe, so for me, it's up there. Intimates collection, is that the one that added a load of like new bikinis and stuff? That's pretty good, to be fair. It's all right. Bathroom Clutter, I'd say, is at the same level as Everyday Clutter for me. Honestly, let's go through the kits first and we'll finish with the rest of these expansion packs. May as well get the kits out of the way. Basement Treasures had some cool stuff in it, to be fair. I like the sofa and I like how the things are really, really kind of worn and yeah, look like they've been in the basement forever. So that's a it's okay kind of one. Greenhouse Haven's pretty good. I like making greenhouses. Grunge Revival actually has some cool cast stuff. Book Nook does have some decent build buy. Oh wait, maybe it was Poolside Splash that added some nice bikinis. Oh, I don't even know what this one was called. I'm going to put that one there and that one there. Modern Luxe has one of my favourite beds in the entire game. Castle Estate, can't say I've ever used it if I'm being honest. Goth Galore also had some decent casts. Party Essentials, not essential enough for me. It's going in the don't get it pile. Urban Homage, I think there's some decent casts in that as well. I don't love it though. Like I don't know if it's one that I would use all the time. If I'm being honest, not many of these in the kits I use all the time. Cozy Bistro, it's all right. I don't really use it though. Same with Riviera. Oh, I don't know you lot. I mean, there's some good build buy, but like, they're kits. I think the newer kits have gotten a lot better, especially when they started working with like creators, you know, like modders and CC creators. They are getting a lot better, but I wouldn't say I use a lot of it that much. Artist Studio, it's nice to have more things to decorate, so, you know, somebody that enjoys doing art and is an artist. Previously, there wasn't a lot for them to like decorate an art room, so it is good for that. Storybook Nursery does have some cute things, to be fair, for a kid's nursery. Sweet Slumber Party, also some decent like pajamas and whatnot. Cozy Kitsch, I don't quite know how to pronounce that one. But again, getting better on the build buy and what's included in the kits. Casanova Cave, I think that's the one that I said is the kit that is perfect for men that would give me the ick. But there is some decent stuff in it, like build buy wise again. Comfy Gamer, Lil Simsy's one, to be fair, is actually pretty good. As a gamer myself, I'd say if any of these kits are going to go in the pretty good, it's going to be that one, along with Kitchen Clutter. Oh, and also Sleek Bathroom as well. That one is also pretty good. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually going to move those two into the must-have. The Sleek Bathroom and the Kitchen Clutter, I would actually say are my two favourite kits. And I know a while ago I said that none of the kits would probably make it into the pretty good or the must-have section, but there you have it. I don't even know what this kit icon is. It might be Secret Sanctuary, I think, which I was calling the Bella Goth kit. I mean, it's okay. I don't love it. I think there's a nice dress in it. This one I think is Refined Living Room, also okay. Then I think that one might be Business Chic, which from what I remember had some cool cast stuff in. That one's the Sweet Allure one, which again, decent cast. I'm assuming that's the Golden Years, which I enjoyed the cast for. And the Restoration Workshop, it's all right. Good build buy stuff. Good to work on the specific skill, but it's not one of my favorites. Now, when Growing Together came out, that was the same time that we got the free base game update of the infants. So I kind of always associate growing together with the infants, who I don't love. The pack did add the whole milestone feature, which I do love, and I've been doing the Super Sim challenge, so it's been really fun actually tracking this. And you can track for all life stages. And to be fair, it did add a whole lot more depth to the family dynamic. There's some great build by, and there's a lot more for the elders to do. So if you enjoy storytelling and like generational gameplay, then this one's probably for you. I'd probably put it as okay, maybe pretty good. Now, Life and Death is one that I had plenty of mixed feelings about when this was first announced. It added new features like having a soul's journey and a bucket list for your Sims to complete. And it also introduced playable ghosts as well. It introduced the cemetery lot type, along with your Sims being able to have 2 new careers of working for the Grim Reaper and working as an undertaker at the cemetery, along with funerals. Now, personally, for me, the funerals are just a bit too much. I love the Grim Reaper career. I've played that and I did enjoy it. And I think the pack does have some really good casts. I'm actually using the casts in my current Sims in Bloom challenge. And the build buy is really good as well. But I wasn't somebody that wanted funerals in my game. I quite liked the impersonal ways that Sims died. So they kind of, you know, would die in a jokey manner. They fell to the floor. That was the end of it. That was fine. Whereas with funerals, it just adds a whole nother emotional level for me, where you're kind of spending that time reflecting on the deceased, having a whole memorial, you know, specifying certain arrangements for the funeral. For me, it's too much. But what I love about it is that it is optional. So you don't have to do it. It is optional for you to hold a funeral, and there's a great lot of detail for the funerals. You know, your Sims can have heirlooms that they can pass down to family, they can write wills, and they can customize the funeral. So it is really good in that sense, but for me, it's probably a okay kind of pack. Lovestruck. If I'm being honest, there are some good things with Lovestruck, like adding the Cupid's Corner app and having like a whole dating system app. I think the addition to like relationships is good, and like the whole compatibility and like jealous settings. I do like the different like relationship dynamics, like wholesome, steamy, and that sort of thing. But the world probably wouldn't be one of my favorites. And also, with the added depth to romantic relationships, it almost feels like if my Sims don't woohoo every second day or every single day, or they're not constantly romantic, you're kind of at risk of them falling out with each other and not being happy in the relationship. So I don't know. I don't love it. Horse Ranch, it's okay. I do like the nectar making that came with Horse Ranch. I'm not like a horsey kind of girl, you know, and it wouldn't be a pack that I would use every day. Again, build buy, and in a lot of these newer expansion packs, the build buy is spectacular, along with cast as well. Horse Ranch does have some nice cast. I'd probably say it's okay. The rent is just broken. The idea, brilliant. Like the idea to have somebody be able to be a landlord and rent out properties to various different Sims, and then have the alternative where your Sim can go and like rent somewhere before taking a big step to like buy, is really good. But the execution, not so good. There are just so many bugs in it that it makes it less enjoyable to play. The cultural diversity of the world, also really, really good, but I'm pretty sure the pack is still quite broken, so I don't love it. And finally, businesses and hobbies. I think the world Nordhaven is great. I love that there's like various meetups for the community to do. I love the tattoo and pottery skill that was added with this pack. I also love the whole mentoring feature where Sims with higher skills can mentor others and help them build their skill. And I absolutely love the new business feature. I just think there are so many possibilities, so many options, and so many opportunities of different businesses that our Sims can run now. I think with the cross-pack options as well. So like cat cafes, dog cafes, vampire nightclubs. beach bars, all sorts of opportunities. There's endless options of businesses that we can run with this pack. And I think it's a really like rich, detailed system, which adds so much more to gameplay. There's so much more for stories now, and even more ways for our Sims to make money. There are some great jobs in The Sims as a whole, and plenty of jobs that come with the different Sims packs. But I love that the businesses and hobbies gives you that creativity, and it kind of lets you take it into your own hands and do what you want with it. I've even set up a little petting zoo kind of business, like a farm business. So I would probably rate this pack up there with the must-haves. And this is my completed tier list of all of the Sims packs, including expansions, games, stuff packs, and kits. Let me know what your favourite packs are in The Sims, and let me know how yours differs to mine as well. I think it is so fair and it's so understandable that everyone is going to have their own opinions. And I think that's what's great about The Sims, is that there is something for everyone. So there's always going to be a pack that people love. There's always going to be a pack that people don't love. And everyone's is going to be different as well. It just depends on our own likes and our own dislikes. But I hope that you enjoyed watching me rating all of the Sims packs. Let me know your opinions down in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos over here on YouTube. Don't forget as well, if you are ever buying any of these packs, you can use my EA creator code on the EA app. And my EA creator code is just Tazkabaz, and it supports me out as a creator, as well as I get a small revenue of every pack that is bought that is using my code. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you next time. Taz out.